Hey guys, welcome back. It's Brendan Borman, and this is another 270 video. Today, I'm going to be using the Game 270 to forecast the 2024 presidential election. But first, we need to look back at 2020. This is the collection of states that voted either red or blue the last presidential cycle. You'll notice that RFK is nowhere on the board. He may be polling maybe as high as 14%. His goal is to be on the ballot in all 50 states, but right now that's probably a long shot. Some states even have a deadline of May to qualify, but we'll keep our eye on that as well as talk about will RFK have an impact on this presidential election later on in the video. But first, I want to talk about some of the key swing states. Nevada, according to Emerson College, is leaning Donald Trump currently just by a small margin of 2 to 6%. That is way down from the 6 to 18% that they were showing just a month ago. Arizona, the North Star Opinion Research has Donald Trump with a slight 3 to 4 point advantage. Again, the trend is down, it's tightening, as Biden was a 7-point underdog just 1 month ago. Wisconsin has been a virtual coin flip. It continues to be that way, and it depends on which poll that you listen to. One poll has Donald Trump winning as much as 4%. Another poll has Joe Biden winning by 2%. That comes just a month ago where it was a consensus where it was anywhere from 1 to 3 points in favor of Donald Trump. Michigan, the Emerson poll has Donald Trump as a 1% favorite, while the SSRS poll has him as high as a 6 to 8% poll. Again, this comes from exactly 1 month after a 50-50 split. There were 4 polls. 2 had Biden as a 1-point favorite. 2 had Trump as a 1-point favorite. Folks, it does not get any closer than that. Now, there has to be some correlation, you would think, in the Rust Belt and how some states, would fall if, of course, if Biden's doing really well in Michigan, he's probably also doing well in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. Now, there are other factors like who else is on the ballot. And interestingly enough, if I can talk today, North Carolina has been a dream state for Democrats to go after. And there is a Democrat, Governor Stein, who is favored to win the governorship by 2 points, but Donald Trump is still holding on to a 3 to 6% lead, depending on who you ask. The Morning Consult has Trump as high as a 6% favorite. Georgia, in my opinion, the easiest state for Donald Trump to flip back from blue to red, has been trending toward the president, as he is as much as a 7% favorite across all of the polls that are listed on the 538 website. And Pennsylvania is really the ultimate prize. Pennsylvania, for years, was the state that Republicans would chase after, and they would have this dream it would flip red. And Donald Trump finally broke through in 2016. 2020 was a different story, and we all know how that turned out. I do think that it's going to be super, super tight again. And according to the Redfield Wilton Strategies polling data, it has Joe Biden as about a 4% favorite. I do project it to be a little bit closer than that. It depends how many people come out. Turnout is always an important thing in any presidential election. But Pennsylvania specifically, depending on how the other states go in the Sun Belt, Pennsylvania might turn into a must-win state for either party. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at the ballot round. These are my official projections on what I think will happen if the election was today. I do think that Georgia would flip red. Arizona would go red. Iowa would go red. Pennsylvania, I'm going to give it to Joe Biden at this very moment. I know I made a recent video where I thought that Trump would win Michigan. It's really too close to call, and I'm just going to lean the way it went in 2020. Nevada, I do think will go toward Donald Trump unless something changes. New Hampshire, surprisingly, Republicans continue to do really well, but I do think that Biden holds off in the end. Ohio was still red. Pennsylvania, I have as a clash in the game, which will result in Biden maintaining those electors. And then Wisconsin, I do think that Trump will win one of the Rust Belt states. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Wisconsin in this video, and that would put him at 278, enough to get to the magic number of 270. And if you look at the swing state bonus, Trump would do well in the swing states. He would, of course, have the Old South, manufacturing, ag, and oil and gas in the game of 270, which would leave Biden with high-tech, town and gown, and other bonuses. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a realistic outcome? Where am I absolutely wrong? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Again, I do not claim to be a political expert. I just am an enthusiast of American history. I teach social studies for 7th grade. I enjoy the presidents, and I love the mobile game 270. As promised, I want to circle back to RFK. I don't think that he will have a major impact on the election. However, I do think that if it does impact anyone, it would help Donald Trump. Thanks again for watching. Please consider subscribing if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next 270 video.